Wise wordt zo 3. Die de meeste koningskun. Weet je wat die struggle van de kallet is? Ik zie mijn ma hassel haat in mijn topies in gevangenis. Van aan mijn kost in die kasten is. En ik het daar op die baan waar die mannen met die gannen is. Tussen die gras waar die slangen is. Nu zie ik terug op die straat om mijn crew te kan maken. Om mijn bijdrage broer te kan draven. Met daar die Chriswa in het hart om jouw light is te guide. Zo'n paar van die bliksem met ons vroeger verlaat. Moet ik data of maat? Van hoe krijg ze week zo'n matriekcertificaat? Verkeerde keuzes in die leven gemaakt. Morgen kom ik voer voor een zaak. Daarom ben ik bid voor ik slaap. Van hoe kan ze toben? Je wit magistraat en die groe is te laat om met God te kan praten. Maar het is nooit te laat om vergiffenis te vragen. Daarom zal ik staan voor mijn daad en staan voor mijn plek. En ik gloed dat in de meer een stem nodig heeft om ons lijf te protecten en te guide. Van te veel is betrokken bij gang homicide. So swallow your pride en kom ons staan samen. En bid voor het zings in die heilige naam. Maak hulle wijs gazilam, maak hulle wijs gazilam. Voor die rest van die wereld vergaan. Jere mijn vader, ik bid voor genade. Hoekom voel het soms dat ik doe het mee benader. Beskeren mijn naaste, mijn moeder. In huis te veel wapens wat uw straten beskadig. Jere mijn vader, ik bid voor genade. Hoekom voel het soms dat ik doe het mee benader. Beskeren mijn naaste, mijn moeder. In huis te veel wapens wat uw straten beskadig. Was niks slikken, ik zie nog steeds die bloedvlekken op zijn wit sweater. In die vrees in zijn oor, ik vraag nog steeds hoekom ik een vriend moest verloren. Mijn al mijn vermoor, vraag ik voor guidance van broer. Van die straat met zijn violence van oor. Met al zijn agencies, kaal voor week wat het wijst, no vacancies. Voor ik rest in peace, maak ik zeker dat die hemel is met destiny. Definitely, die konings kan hit, dan hij strikt het zies en recipes. Om te staan in die duivel met zijn energie en weaponry. Zo dienen meer komos increase the peace, please. Als het die engelen wat in de straat is, of is het ons gewapende voorvaders wat ons benaderen? Een geestelijke ritueel wat waarde brengt. Maar ons is een oorlog met ons eigen government. Als ik zo kijk in die straten vind ik het eigenaardig. Dat ze finansen poot meer mang als een decade. Maar een moordwapen en bloedlaken wordt vrijgelaten in die kapen. En als ik daaraan denk, hoe komen ze vele studie? Maar deze is een company zoekt meer dan 5 jaar werkervaring. En hoe komt die onderwijs is niet zeker topics tijdens examen? Ik zoek antwoorden, geef mij een verklaring. Van die leven na school heeft niks te doen met Hitler of Bin Laden. Jere mijn vader, ik bid voor genade. Hoekom voel het soms dat ik doe het mee benader? Beskeren mijn naaste, mijn moeder. In huis te veel wapens wat uw straten beskadig. Jere mijn vader, ik bid voor genade. Hoekom voel het soms dat ik doe het mee benader? Beskeren mijn naaste, mijn moeder. In huis te veel wapens wat uw straten beskadig.
Welcome to the Pink Bandits with Mckenzie. I hope you're having an awesome day. This is the afternoon show. And like you know, please go on our website, www.radioisriver.ca.za, and check out what we have in store for you. We also do business packages. We do advertising, PSA, ads on website, voice over on radio shows, brand promotion and business talk, and live streaming and broadcasting events. So if you want to check out what we have in store for you, email us at marketing@radioisriver.co.za, and we are doing the things. Hey, and today we are having a special guest in studio, like promised. DAMIAN JANTJIES in the studio. Welcome, DAMIAN.
Hello.
Yeah, are you good? Are you good? It's just a very hot day, ne?
Easy.
It's warm, it's warm. So you will be chilling with us in studio today, and at 3 o'clock we will be starting with his interview, exclusive interview, on telling us where his music career started, what inspiration he got from music, and a lot of things that I'm not going to mention right now, so you have to stay tuned for the show, because the show is going to be warm, like the temperature today, 27 degrees in Cape Town, mensen. I hope you're having your sunshades, your visors, your night cappies. Wat is die cappies dat hulle so dra? En die hoods. Die floppies en die flip-floppies. En die, wat zijn die eens nou? Daar wat hulle so stijf op hulle koppe sit. Die guys is lief vir die.
Hey, night cappies.
Ja, alles is lief vir, ja, die dry-fits. So, alles is uitgesoort met die. So ja, ek hoop maar julle het julle dry-fits op. Ek hoop maar julle is lekker gehydrate vandag. Is nog steeds 'n warme saak in die Kaap. It's still hot. We were at 31 degrees earlier, and now we're 27. So yeah, we'll be doing the business, we will be doing the news, weather and sports at 2:30. And we always start off with introduction and saying welcome to everyone. I hope you're listening. If you do not listen or watch live on Facebook, guys, please download our app on Play Store. Julle kan luister oral waar julle gaan. That's Radio Easter on Play Store. It only takes 4 megabytes, I think. And it's easy to download, and you can take us everywhere you want because we have awesome shows in store. Yeah? We have a business talk with Bevan. We have TikTok shows with Jo. We have ministry shows with Marvy B. He plays songs and so much more. Cyphers with Noel and all of that. So check out our schedule on the app. If you download it, check it out. And yeah. That's what Radio Yesterday is about. But yeah, we're chilling with Damian JANTJIES in the studio today. So he will be my co-host for today. So ons gaan lekker gesels. Damian JANTJIES sê vir my, hoe van jy die dag so ver?
Nee, dat is nice if jy ontmoet het vir die eerste keer. Ek moes vir jou ontmoet op TikTok en so sien ek nou jou.
Yeah, I did a few mad videos on TikTok.
You're a nice person, man. And you see who you are as a lady, so vrouwmens en sy sit altyd smile oor die mense op die mense gesigte op die TikTok. So ja,
Baie dankie. Ek waardeer dit.
Sy sit altyd 'n glimlaggie op my gesig en but yes, I'm happy to be here.
I'm glad to have you here. We are glad to have you here. It's such an honor and a privilege because ons hoor altyd Damian JANTJIES is in die skag hier dan sy weer daar. Maar ons vang hom nooit, maar vandag vang ons hom uiteindelik. Today we catch him. So he's here in the studio. So yeah, he's going to do some freestyles for us. Hy gaan lekker lamsa ons vandag man as julle in die skag is, hy's ook in die skag. So yeah, that is what we are all about. So tell me, Damian, what do you do on hot days like this?
Me? Yo, ek sit maar net daar in my ma se garage. If I'm not working. And I would rather sit there on my mic or on my laptop, do my music, or I'm with my girlfriend. Yeah. And sometimes I then I work.
Okay.
That's my normal life now.
So, how do you juggle the attention you have to keep for the music as well as the work, as well as your girlfriend, you know, and a lot of things? How do you juggle all of that in your daily life?
I'm just being myself and I don't put a lot of pressure on me because everything is there. But sometimes then I have that a lot of like stress and so.
Yeah.
But ek sit nie so te baie op my nie man. I'm just being nikketsies and I stand up the grace that I get from God.
Amen, amen.
Yeah, I'm just being put a smile on people's face.
Yeah, you have to because like, if you put a smile on someone else's face, you actually, it comes back to you. And people will treat you, and if you have a bad day, you will see someone with a nice smile, and that will motivate you to carry on whatever you're facing. Because everyone is facing demons and struggles, and sometimes we just don't talk about it. But I think to release it, and to, there's always somebody in the world, because you know, most of the time, it's our close people that aren't really close or care. It's always a stranger in the world, in the big world, that cares for you. And that certain angel comes along, even with just with a smile, and that brightens your day or gives you hope to carry on. So that's actually very awesome, eh?
Yeah.
So yeah, if you just tuned in, Damian JANTJIES in the studio, as you can see. He is here. I chill some oors vandag. We're at Sandbury Mall live on Radio Easter. If you do not have an app, download us on Play Store. And don't forget, we have business packages as well. And this is Radio Easter. Onze stasie, onze talent, onze mense. And one question before we get to the music again. Damian. Damian, what do you do on your free time on weekends? This is not an interview question. We're getting to know Damian, so yeah, we're asking. What do you do? So what do you do?
It's like I say, sometimes I'm I work normal different stuff, you see.
Okay.
Then if I'm at home, then I'm at mostly in Kleinvlei. I'm chilling with the family and so.
So that is your hometown?
Yeah, that is where my son was now saying grew up. So I love that town, Kleinvlei. I'm not always there in Greenfields, you see.
Okay, so you were born in Greenfields?
I'm born in Greenfields.
You born and you grew up in Greenfields?
In Greenfields.
Okay, what's the area code?
7580.
So yeah, we're rapping 7580 in the studio today. This is live at Radio East River. And yeah, Damian JANTJIES. If you want some more information, check out on our business packages. Get us on email info@radioeastriver.co.za. And yeah, check out what we're all about. Download the app, dan kan je zien al die schedules. Dan kan je zien your favorite show wanneer dit opkomt. And you can view it live on Radio East River's app, as well as listen to our app wherever you go. So kom ons speel gou lekker 'n numbertjie. When we get back, we'll talk some more to Damian JANTJIES.
Yes, be the plug, did it again, man.
Summertimes, I feel like walking on the beach with you. I really feel like wasting my time all on you. No gap, shorty, I'm into you. So tell me what you're gonna do. And do you know you drive me bumping? Tamasana, yakala, mamela. Oh yeah, she's coming, girl. She know I hit the places where she wanna. Doesn't mean that you got keys, you can still be my mama. Yeah, serious note. I'm about to seal the deal with you, shawty, you know. My lifestyle ain't easy, you know. I saw people get shot in front of me, they didn't have to go. But I'm not God out on the side who should level stay. I just prayed for the better days, amen. So I just spread my wings and all my problems fly away. Cause tomorrow is another day. I got a lot of shit on my mind, the most problems that I can't divine. I got peace in my soul, I don't lie. Summertimes, I feel like walking on the beach with you. I really feel like wasting my time all on you. No gap, shorty, I'm into you. So tell me what you're gonna do. And do you know you drive me bumping? Tamasana, yakala, mamela. Oh yeah, she's coming, girl. She know I hit the places where she wanna. Doesn't mean that you got keys, you can. Summertimes, I feel like walking on the beach with you. I really feel like wasting my time all on you. No gap, shorty, I'm into you. So tell me what you're gonna do. And do you know you drive me bumping? Tamasana, yakala, mamela. Oh yeah, she's coming, girl. She know I hit the places where she wanna. Doesn't mean that you got keys, you can still be my mama. Doesn't mean that you got keys, you can still be my mama.
Yes, be the plug, did it again, man.
Ik dank je God, die hemelse vader, dat hij jou hier geplaatst het. Hier op die aarde, van my shit sy het waarde. Die waarde, wat ik bij niemand anders sal kry. En hier die pad wat ons twee stap saam jou is daar geen skade. Sy is my diamant, ik hou jou in my hand. Al val ons plat, toe self jou reg op land. Ik skryf ons naam op sand, en elke deeltjie van jou is interessant. Ik bly so lief vir jou, baba, bly aan my kant. Baby, as ik en jij bij mekaar is, je laat die zon schijnen hier op mijn aarde. We gaan volgens mijn rules. Ja, kom ons vibe gewoon op mijn tunes. Baby, as ik en jij bij mekaar is, je laat die zon schijnen hier op mijn aarde. We gaan volgens mijn rules. Ja, kom ons vibe gewoon op mijn tunes. Baby, jy vat my weg, saam met jou voel ek happy. Paskere mat in alle tye, van niks aan daddy. Liefde is net 'n woord en sy is my dictionary. Ons los sy play 'n kak, die shit is temporary. En ek kan sien, die is wat sy wil hê nie. Die is over lives, van sy gee my die beste dag. Jy mal op paarde is wat ek sien en as sy lag. Jare meisie is net jou liefde wat ek na smag. Sy is sy kalletke, wie ek wou gehad het. Sy is sy type girl, wie ek wou gewag het. Die ene in my drome, denk jy laat in jou. Blij jy nie lief is vir my, en ek staan by jou. En ek
ze staan bij jou. There's nu de ken jij. Baby, als ik en jij bij elkaar zitten, laat die zon schijnen hier op mijn aarde. Gaan volgens mijn rules. Ja, kom ons vibe gewoon op mijn tunes. Baby, als ik en jij bij elkaar zitten, laat die zon schijnen hier op mijn aarde. Gaan volgens mijn rules. Ja, kom ons vibe gewoon op mijn tunes. Toch te lekker.
Welcome back to Pink Mondays with Mckenzie. As jullie nou lekker dat tunes geluisterd het. We just played you Missing You from B-Boy CPT. And then My Rules from Team Cozy. I hope you enjoyed that. Also live in the studio vandaag met DAMIAN JANTJIES. DAMIAN JANTJIES, hello to the peeps.
Hello.
Yes, he's live in the studio today. A lot of you may not know him, but he's going to do a full introduction of himself today. So yeah, we're going to know all the T's and C's about DAMIAN JANTJIES vandaag. So yeah, what we always do on the show is we do a recap of last week's news, because my show is always on just on a Monday. So let's see what happened during the course of the week last week. And there's a new variant in Netherlands. I mean, when is this going to end? Variant after variant, and the name starts to evolve. So researchers discover new HIV variant in the Netherlands. And a new HIV variant has been discovered. A study shows that while the new variant is highly virulent and transmissible, it is responsive to ARV therapy. While reports that those infected with the VB variant have an average viral load that is about 4 times higher than usual for HIV infection, and their immune system declines twice as fast, while placing them at risk or developing AIDS more quickly. Well, that is shocking to hear that there's a new variant out there. And what do you think about that? A new variant for HIV?
But I don't know what this is about.
Well,
Is the HIV is the new?
Like there's always new variants that that develops, if I can say that, of a disease. Like we have from the COVID, it was first Delta and then it was Omicron. Like it almost like it evolves like a what did they say? Like a transport, like a what is that? Movies
I don't know. Nieuwe ziekte.
Yeah, it's so much fun. So it keeps on evolving, and it transmits. Wow. Jy maak met die mekaar, man.
Sorry, man.
It's twice as fast as the normal infection. So yeah, according to SciTech Daily, individuals with the VB variant have a viral load, the level of the virus of the blood, between 3.5 and 5.5 times higher. So it sounds very dangerous, eh? Let's check out more news that happened last week. Well, what we know so far about the Omicron subvariant BA2. As you heard last week, there's a new BA2 variant coming out, and some early studies found out the BA2 subvariant, which has been detected in dozens of countries, to be more transmissible than the original Omicron strain. Well, let's read a bit about that. As the highly transmissible Omicron variant of the coronavirus continues its frantic spread around the world, a new subvariant has been detected in dozens of countries. Well, Omicron was first reported by South Africa in November and has since replaced the Delta variant in most countries as the most prevalent strain. While the dominant form of Omicron, known as BA1, continues to account for the vast majority of confirmed new COVID-19 infections globally, but another subvariant known as BA2 has begun to outcompete in some places. So yeah, daar's nou weer 'n nuwe variant uit van die coronavirus, and I don't know when this will end. A lot of people and a lot economically, my woorde is heeltemal deur mekaar vandag. Is seker nou omdat Damon vandag in die studio is. Well, in the world of economy, we are struggling, and we are keeping on struggling as long as these variants develop. So what is your take on this coronavirus, and when do you think it will end?
For me, no, I'm gonna be honest, no. I'm not gonna be like they say racism of soos Christelijk en hy hoor nie man, but I believe what I believe in. I wasn't raised for almal was seker groot geraak in die almal het nog nie groot geraak in die tyd vir die politics en sulke goeie. So ek verstaan nie wat aangaan hier met die government en wat hulle doen aan die mense nie. So I believe this corona thing is just a flu. Like
It's some
normally,
sort of flu. A lot of people do believe that, and a lot of people think that they how can I say that it doesn't exist, and some people do. They believe steadily that it does exist. So sometimes you can't challenge the people who believes that it exists, because a lot of their families have died, passed on due to the coronavirus, you know. So everyone has their own beliefs, but yeah, people are very much conspiring against this coronavirus, COVID-19, and they say this is part of New World Order and all of that things, you know. That's what happens. That's what's been said in the tabloids. So yeah, so just say, I'm your belief.
I have my own beliefs, yeah. I see what I believe in. So it didn't happen with my family because I believe in flu can affect a elder person or older person.
Yeah.
Then they just say it's corona. Because if jy swak is as jou immune system swak is,
Yes.
oud, en flu kry jy in die tyd en
Ja.
dan gaan dit jou wegvat of jy swak om dit te hanteer.
Ja,
Even though in die ouderdom ook-
jou immuunstelsel.
Ja, as jy
Ja.
heel different, daar is hoekom ek het sien, hulle hy gebruik sieke maar om te sê, is 'n nuwe siekte wat hier kom.
Ja.
Vir my is dit meestal is 'n flu. Hoe kan jy corona met flu combine?
Flu, rona, soos hulle mos gesê het. Jy kry corona en flu nou sommer op dieselfde tyd.
Ja, so vir my is dit maar net, vir my is dit flu, as dit op my moet raak en ek kry dit en dan gaan die different miskien wees soos 'n flu en ek overcome dit. But vir my is dit net soos ek believe, dit raak maar net die ouer mense.
Because wat suspicious is, nee, is dat daar het al so baie diseases uitgekom, nee, en viruses. Soos wat is hy?
Wat? Iets is hy.
Ek wil dit nou nie verkeerd sê nie. Daar was 'n tipe swine flu. Ja, daar het uitgekom. Daar het nog ander goedes uitgekom en hulle het almal hoe sê hulle? Hulle het almal daai goedjies gekry om daai te cure, like in die injections en daai, soos hulle nou maak die vaccines. So hoekom werk die coronavirus vaccine en dit sê maar nou boost after boost after boost? I think this is a lot of conspiracy going on there.
Yeah, that's why, like me, I just believe in what I see and what I want to do in life. But siektes en hy goed ek sny af van almal af en families en
Ja, nee.
van flu is flu, jy kan nie dit corona noem.
Yeah. Yeah, we do all have our own beliefs, and nobody can judge each other because we still have a lot of anti-vaxxers in South Africa. So people that has been vaccinated, they still are prone to coronavirus, even the B2 variant, because that is way stronger. And like they say. So yeah, some believe it is flu, some believe it is corona, some believe it does exist, some believe it's all a big conspiracy. So yeah, let's get to some more news that happened last week. Let's check out our comments. Josh says, let's go positive, don't be negative, just be positive. Is that a song? It
Yeah,
sounds
that's
like a
an
number.
Old song, man.
Is
But
it your song?
Yeah, oh, let's go positive.
Gee gou vir ons 'n stukkie daar so.
Yeah, I didn't remember
Come on,
it, man.
come
It's
on.
an old one.
Dit klink lekker. Let's go positive,
I didn't
let's
think
go
about sending
positive.
it, so you gotta just play it, yes.
Yeah. Okay, but we'll do that later in the show where we'll play some songs. Ek het 3 songs lined up van DAMIAN JANTJIES singles. En dan gaan ons 'n bietjie praat daaroor. We're going to talk about what the songs held in for him, what emotions he went through, and why he made that song. So yeah, let's get back to some more news. The founder of Facebook, Zuckerberg, loses 440 billion, and Bezos said to pocket in 300 billion. This guy is very unlucky. Well, Mark Zuckerberg lost 29 billion, net worth on Thursday as Meta Platforms Inc.'s stock market a record one-day plunge, while fellow billionaire Jeff Bezos was set to add 20 billion to his personal valuation after Amazon's blockbuster earnings. While Meta's stock fell 26%, raising more than 200 billion in the biggest ever single-day market value wipeout to a US company that pulled down founder and chief executive officer Zuckerberg's net worth of 85 billion, according to Forbes. Well, these stock markets are very dangerous, and especially Mark, that has been in trouble before. Kan jy nog onthou daai tyd wat ons Facebooks allemaal af was?
Facebook en die WhatsApp en TikTok.
Ja.
Allemaal die internet.
Die mense het gehuil. Die mense het gehuil. Wat het jy gedoen daai tyd?
Nee, ek was mis begin met TikTok, so dus laat het mos nou af.
Ja, almal het gemol TikTok toe. Hulle almal het gemol TikTok toe.
Allemaal TikTok toe. Ja, ek begin het musiek en nou na
Ja.
TikTok toe gaan.
So here's somebody that comments. Jandre Della Obra. He says he's tuned in. 7580. Oh, we're rapping 7580 in the studio today.
Like it is.
Lekker, thanks for tuning in and stay tuned, eh? And yeah, let's check out some more news. In last week's news, mother of Chesley Christ speaks out after suicide. Well, last Sunday, the 30-year-old was former winner of Miss USA, died after jumping from a Manhattan apartment building. Her mother has shared her thoughts. Well, that is very sad. Well, Chesley Christ's mother, April Simpkins, has spoken out following the tragic death of her daughter. As we reported earlier this week, the former Miss USA winner was pronounced dead on Sunday after she threw herself off a 60-story apartment building in Manhattan. Well, while it may be hard to believe, it's true. Well, Simpkins said via E-News, Chesley led both a public and a private life. In a private life, she was dealing with high-functioning depression, which she hid from everyone, including me, her closest confidant, until very shortly before her death. Well, that is very sad, eh? People that's always in the limelight and in the spotlight, they deal with depression. And not just them, it's people with a smile every day. It's people who's kind to you every day, that cries inside and they stay crying in their room and you don't know what they go through. So it's not, what glitters isn't always gold. And she went through depression, and depression is a dangerous disease. And I don't think anyone should go through that alone. And we miss her laugh, her words of wisdom, her sense of humor, and mostly her hugs. And that is what her mom said. And while they do not show reasoning besides depression for her fall. And yeah, let's get to some more news. So what do you think about depression? Is it, I can't ask you what do you think about depression, but for everyone that goes through depression, what do you have to say to them? What advice can you give them? If it would be the last bit of advice you could give.
But like you said, depression is not a joke. It can hurt. It can let you like down to the ground. It can hurt you inside your heart. It can let you do the wrong stuff. It can go mental. You can hang yourself up. If you don't know how to speak with someone, you're gonna use drugs, or you can hurt someone else because of you having depression.
Yeah. And a lot of times people hurt others because
That's the
of
negativity of depression. Depression
Yeah.
can let you forget about what you want to do in life also.
exactly.
You can get depression from work. You can get depression from someone else, a friend, a family
from
member.
a narcissist partner or a family member.
Family member, but when you talk with that person, it will help you overcome your pain or whatever. We need to speak about what you go through in life. with
We need to
someone.
speak about our depression,
Yes,
and you
depression.
need to speak to somebody.
Need to
And
speak
like
it.
Josh said here in the comments, positive. Let's go positive. Let's go positive.
yeah.
So yeah, even if it's the last thing you do, even if it's the most hardest thing you do, please make sure to speak to someone about depression. And there's always depression numbers up on social media. Call them if you feel alone. There is someone out in this world that will listen to you and will guide you and will make you feel safe again. So, yeah, that is what oppression does. And yeah, let's check out some more news. Ons allemaal weet van die, nee? Allemaal is baie mense is Rihanna fans. So, everyone went viral with the Rihanna posters and the pictures. She's pregnant. That's so cute. And she is soon to marry A$AP Rocky. Hou je van zijn numbers?
Ik ken nie hy man nie, ek is mos 'n local person. I support local. But yeah, that's just who I am.
A$AP Rocky makes trap music. He makes
Also, Siri go sleep with that man. To
Ye-
make he made her pregnant. And the other guy
That's
now,
what happens.
now that other guy is in prison by Rihanna's decision. But it wasn't a second nog nie help is nie.
Yep. So
Things
kom ons
happen.
lees gou hierso. Well, popstar Rihanna is keen to tie the knot after recently announcing her pregnancy. The 33-year-old singer recently revealed she's expecting her first child with the rap star, and Rihanna is already planning to tie the knot. A source said Rihanna is totally smitten with A$AP. They have a very close bond, and Rihanna has always been quite traditional. They will be married for sure. She has told pals she wants to be with him forever, and he said the same. Oh, that's so cute. I wish I had someone who said that about me,
Oh, yeah,
though.
no.
Yo, man.
One
It's not
day.
always cool being alone. But yeah, like they say, a woman that's alone, they're very strong. And that is more trouble because a lot of men find strong women very intimidating. So, do you find strong women intimidating?
Ja, they gaan moments.
Strong women.
It's strong also in the end they gaan.
Not always.
Yeah. Sometimes
So-
they help you, man.
So, how would you approach a strong woman?
A strong woman.
If you want to approach a woman and she's strong and she's fierce and she's just, you know,
I'd rather
she has
keep my
that oomph,
mouth.
how would you approach her?
I'd rather keep my mouth.
What would you say to her? What would your pickup line be?
Or like she's independent, man. Then something like that. mos.
Yeah, so what would your pickup line be if you want to talk to her, you know, if you want
Nee,
to
ek wil
approach her?
nie wat om te sê nie.
Okay, so yeah, the loved up duo who started dating in 2020 don't plan to marry before the arrival of the baby. So yeah, check out or stay tuned or stay not viewing, on the tabloids for baby names and the gender reveals and all of that because yeah, everyone, not everyone, a lot of people loves Rihanna. So yeah, let's get back to some tunes. After the tunes, we'll do the news, the current news, breaking news that's been happening for today, and we'll do the weather and sports as well. And after that, chilling in the studio with DAMIAN JANTJIES who just tuned in. Welcome to Radio Eastriver. This is live at Radio Eastriver Sandbury Mall. And please don't forget to download our app, Radio Eastriver, on Play Store. And you can take us everywhere you want to go because we have a variety for you and for everyone else who also at rap shows, also at TikTok shows, and we have a show with Jillian, and we have a show with Bevan, and all of the lovely people here at Radio Eastriver. So don't sleep on us. Do not sleep on us. We'll play some tunes when we get back. We'll do the news at, after these tunes.
Cape Town, 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 Cape Town.
That's like me on the flow. 1, 2, 3, can I come your way? Go. Get known, get blown. Nowadays cats want me. Who am I to criticize? The game a big surprise. They were blind. I broke the ice.
Let the cat out of the bag.
Friday night that just got big. Black, them swag. Wednesday night, hype you up for the cypher. Damn, it was like blessings fall from the sky. You and I, Cape Town. You and I, Cape Town. You and I, Cape Town. You and I, Cape Town.
Cape Town is a place to be. Cape Town is a place to be. Cape Town is for you and me. Cape Town is for you and me. Oh, Cape Town is a place to be. It's for you and me, you and me, you and me, you and me. Cape Town, Cape Town.
When you do see the sunset, beats road, one beats down the road. Stay, now it's a landstone around the hill. Beautiful ocean, hold by, make a shot right, feeling that look beats. The white seats looking fine to speak. Oops, don't know about swag and CPT. Cape Town, motion, what? Sing the magic token. I will never leave you. My heart will be broken, broken. Cape Town, the love potion. What? Music, the magic token. Will never leave you. My heart will be broken, broken in pieces.
Cape Town is a place to be. Cape Town is a place to be. Cape Town is for you and me. Cape Town is for you and me. Oh, Cape Town is a place to be. It's for you and me, you and me, you and me, you and me. Cape Town, Cape Town.
In die donker radius van my lewenscirkel is 'n klomp skaduwees wat my vrede hinder. In die holte van my gees is daar 'n reeks beginsels het dit vorm wat ek leef. As ek die sleutels insit soos 'n ongewapende soldaat agter die vyanslyn, won ek waar kom my hulp vandaan? Wie gaan na my hand gryp? Ek stoos die honger brand, ek styer agteruit. In my bos klop my hart en die einde wag vir my. Wat ek maas in geloof, gesalf en gedoop. Kamerade betoog al sal hulle aanvalle loods. Hulle het eis se lewe gevat, baie het ons verlaat. Wat die Messiah het ons gedra, nou kan die span op Zion staan. Amanda, away toe, ek staan saam met steekroe. Maatskaplike week doen ons dagelijks as net so. Weekelijke broese, skaal hoe berge saam. Skeen julle routes en maak soos die derde maand. As ek wil move in die jaar, moet ek kan glo in jouself. Ook in die alle hoeste met wat jou toekomst verjals. Die strakel terug voor, hoe het vlamme bring hoog. As die pad op dat ons raak staan, maat in geloof. As ek wil move in die jaar, moet ek jezelf. Hoe kan die alle hoesten met wat jou toekomst behels? Die struggle druk voort, hoe het vlammen bring hoop. As die pad vol dussels raak staan, maak zijn geloof.
Hebrews 11:1, al komt te staan tegen zwaar onnatuurlijke cloud to zwal. Wat met haal rien, ik maak hier. Je laat geen blokkade mee aankeer. Ik tot alles in staat in draad. Enige braad hier, gevaarlijke zaken, rampen gebakende straten. Paas hier, klappen de maagden, kansen verparkeer. Surrounded with darkness, wat wil manifesteren. Canceleer veel omstandigheden in die atmosfeer. Want ik maak een geloof blaaf. Gaat waar ik loop staan. Wacht in die boer zwaag, kansen die nooit staan. Vat een geloof af. Darkness wordt spook aan, Guardians een spoorplaats. Pas is de oor slaap, s'nachts in die woord dans. Dagelijks een rood smaak, pas van die school sans. Smaak waar ik woord aan, spaak als ik loop. Daar staat een voor, klap traan van gehoor als ik maak een geloof.
Als ik wil move in die ciel, moet ik gaan groeien in jezelf. Hoe kun je alle hoesten met wat jouw toekomst behels? Die struggle druk voort, hoe het vlammen bring rook. Als die pad vol dussels raak staan, maak zijn geloof. Als ik wil move in die ciel, moet ik gaan groeien in jezelf. Hoe kun je alle hoesten met wat die toekomst behels? Die struggle druk voort, hoe het vlammen bring rook. Als die pad vol dussels raak staan, maak zijn geloof.
Zoals het terreinlijn hier voor je in valstap. Leg natuurlijk je patrolie die is wetenschap. En maak zijn geloof samen met ons op die pad. Die pad is lang, show me geef me jou hand. Leg je lijn en een patroon, wat discipline en jou guide. Zoveel melody, check dit nadat je smooth als je ride. Maak zijn geloof samen met ons op die pad. Die pad is lang, show me geef me jou hand.
Maat met geloof kan nie glo meer as wat jy oor kan sien. In jou vermoë moet jy glo, loop alleen. Ek vas oor, so doofes moet hoor van skriem. Hoe ek in 'n droogste Karoo roos kan sien. Spook in 'n masjien, hoor my boodskap vriend. Ek sal oorvat en noem julle die voorman king. Ek is worth something, laat besope sien. Kriem reis alweer die baas soos 'n hoë kantien. Met geloof, hoekom? Want opgee is nie vir my nie. Om aan te kap is my enigste opsie, nou kykie. Vandag sit ek so na my topie, kok kry die. Ek wens dit hy ken sy in sy body, kok kry nie. Hy wou geheer het ek moet study vir 'n onnie. Hiphop is net 'n hobby, want God weet ek by nie. Maar los hy topic, nou die dag toe kry ek in my motsie 'n baby. God's gift heilig. Sy is 'n naam so die loterie vir my die. Op 'n deal die laat ek kan opstep of maybe. As hierdie kos nie vir my nie, nou word ek uitgedaag. Luister graag, druk pos, but don't play me. Skaarse kar, ek kan nie pop soos champagne nie. Radiostasies kan my nie stop soos 'n trein nie. Weghaloop nokke in my kop nie in my brein nie. Toe kry vir jou dropboeke met sy nie vir jou gekry
Als ik
nie.
wil move in die ciel, moet ik gaan groeien in jezelf. Hoe kun je alle hoesten met wat jouw toekomst behels? Die struggle druk voort, hoe het vlammen bring rook. Als die pad vol dussels raak staan, maak zijn geloof. Als ik wil move in die ciel, moet ik gaan groeien in jezelf. Hoe kun je alle hoesten met wat je toekomst behels? Die struggle druk voort, hoe het vlammen bring rook. Als die pad vol dussels raak staan, maak zijn geloof.
Welcome back to Pink Management Mckenzie. Ons is live in de studio met DAMIAN JANTJIES. If you just tuned in, live on the radio yesterday. And when you go to my app to download the Play Store and you take us wherever you are, wherever you're going, and enjoy your favorite show wherever you are. So yeah, DAMIAN, is jy nog alright? Sê vir hulle.
Ek is alright toe.
Sê vir hulle wat 'n plek rep jy.
Ek represent vir Blikkie Greenfield 7580.
7580 in the studio.
Yes.
En ons het 'n commendator van Vania geland. Sy sê good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
She's tuned in. Hello Vania, thank you for tuning in. Sy is a sweetie. So guys, don't forget to go to www.radioeasterriver.co.za. Check out what we have in store for you and the services that we have. We have marketing services, advertising PSA ads on the website, voiceover on radio shows, brand promotion and business talk, and live streaming and broadcasting at events. So yeah, we do events as well. For more info, market at radioeasterriver.co.za and take us wherever you go. So it's now 46 minutes past 2. That's 15 minutes to 3. We're quickly going to cram in some news. But before that, we played backup from Cape Town. Cape Town is in naam. And then Chase Lutheran, March en Geloof. So ja, ons March en Geloof op die maandag. It's a pink Monday, no more blue Mondays. So ja, ons maak alles lekker. And let's get back to some news. As we all know, On Monday, schools resumed full capacity teaching after 2 years of rotational learning. While mask wearing is still compulsory at schools, and schools say catch-up programs will be key to ensuring pupils achieve their learning objectives. I love to talk about education on my show, and schools on Monday morning welcome full compliments on pupils as they fully reopened for the first time since the pandemic, unlike the beginning of the year back in school. Back to school day, which is usually accompanied by tears. This was more muted as pupils reunited with their classmates and teachers. Well, last week, Cabinet announced that schools could drop the rotational timetable on a 1 meter social distancing requirement in classrooms. For schools like Forte High School in Soweto, the return of full capacity in classrooms is a welcome change. Well, Principal Leonard Mudafi said it had been hard running a school during the pandemic. Everything okay? We are ready, the infrastructure is ready, our teachers are ready. COVID brought a lot of uncertainties. Rotational classes put a strain on the teachers and the learners. As we read on, like they said, he said the most important thing for the school was to develop catch-up programs for all grades. He added, with COVID, the curriculum had to be trimmed, but you can trim it in grade 12. We have to make sure that all our lower grades catch up. It will take a while, but we can do it. And it will take a lot of hard work from the scholars, achieving their goal, completing grade 12 and finishing their school and going to tertiary education. And do not give up. If you're listening and you're still in school, do not give up. Your future is out there. We cannot predict the future, but you can take care of yours. This year we're going to be data-driven. We are going to look at the learners that are struggling and make sure we help them with extra classes and other resources they need. The National Professional Teachers Organization of South Africa Executive Director Basil Manuel said the Education Department needed to come up with an extensive catch-up program for pupils. Well, there is no vast catch-up program at the moment. We're at first making our learners get used to being at school, and then we will look at the curriculum, but the curriculum is still the same curriculum we were using. So yeah, everything is basically the same, and they're going to have a full week of schooling. Is that right? Full week of schooling. And everything will get back to normal. There will be extra classes. Some schools are going to be data-driven, which means they will have laptops or they will have tablets for the children to do the school on, and not just private schools. And that's actually great because it's better for children to actually do schoolwork on computers or laptops or tablets than wear a big bag.
Come down with books.
A big bag with all those books, you know. And the children's bags is so, man. Het maakt het hulle nie lus het om skool toe te gaan nie.
They must change it, make it easier for the kids.
Yeah, I also think it's better if they do data-driven schoolwork or schooling, because that is one of the reasons that children don't want to go to school. Because of 12 books, 12, that is writing books, and then there's still handboeken, what do you call that? Yeah, they still have that.
Too much.
And it's so much. A lot of parents have complained about their children's backs being hurt, and it affects them, especially ladies or girls. It affects them as time goes by and as they grow and into women, and they are the child bearers of life. So we need to look at that as well. But I think that's a good idea. So let's get to the next bulletin. Wow. Let's check this one. Well, COVID-19 Western Cape kids, teens urged to get vaccinated as full-time schooling resumes. People under 20 made up more than 10% of Western Cape COVID-19 cases in the fourth wave as full-time schooling resumes. Teens have been urged to vaccinate against COVID-19, while data shows vaccination protects people against COVID-19 complications and long-term illnesses. While Western Cape teenagers have been urged to get vaccinated against COVID-19, the call came amid indications that people younger than 20 remained as affected as in the fourth wave of infections as in previous waves. While cases in older age groups have lowered during the fourth wave, children and teenagers remained as affected as the previous waves, the Western Cape Health Department said in a statement. During the fourth wave from 28th of November 2021 to 28th of January 2022, in the under 20-year-olds, the proportion of younger people getting severely ill has not changed from previous waves, the department said. The department said during the fourth wave, 12,546 people under 20 had been diagnosed with COVID-19 in Western Cape, which represented around 10.5% of total cases in the province. The number of hospital admissions for this age group in the fourth wave was 1,135, which was 12.4% of the total admissions in the province. That's Western Cape. While on Sunday, Basic Education Minister Angie Motshekga called on teachers and eligible pupils to get vaccinated. Schools around the country returned to full-time attendance as on Monday, following a decision by Cabinet last month to suspend rotational learning and social distancing in classroom. Well, that is a very great decision she made. But also, like we said, everyone has their own opinion on vaccinations. They urge children to get vaccinated. And what do you think about that? Just comment on this live, your opinion about our children getting vaccinated. Well, some elders or some adults are also against it, and some are for it, pro. And I don't know, children. If you had a child in grade 10, would you vaccinate him or her?
Ja, is it by the groot decision?
It's a very big decision because they are children and their immune systems are not as built as adults. Maybe, maybe not, because some adults do not, they do not add on the nutrition or look after their bodies, and children mostly get in, or they don't get in the nutritions that they need for their body to sustain illnesses and all of that. And yeah, it's very complicated. So what would you do in that aspect?
Like a father, you must not do it for your son's own safety, or is his own choice? Because how old is he? 10 years old.
10 years old.
Choice if you want it, because how you can force as a father for something that I even don't know what's going
affect
in my body.
him.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is for some parents it will be a tough decision to make. While some other parents, they do go with it. They are pro-vaccine, and yeah, hulle gaan vir it, no? They just want to protect their children and all of that in the future. Well, let's check out some more news of 1 hour ago. Well, Porsche driver accused of running over Andre PL out of warning until next court dates. Who is Andre PL? Well, Kabelo Nyatlo is alleged to have driven the Porsche, which crashed into two cyclists in Lanseria last month. Well, Andre PL, a famous brand's executive, was killed in the incident. His friend Jean-Francois Dupree sustained serious injuries. While Dupree is fighting for his life in hospital. While the Porsche driver allegedly hit two cyclists in Lanseria, Gauteng, was released on a warning after a brief appearance in the Randburg Magistrate Court on Monday morning. Andre PL, a famous brand's executive, and his friend Jean-Francois Dupree were knocked down while cycling in Lanseria 2 weeks ago. While PL, a champion triathlete, was killed in the incident while Dupree was fighting for his life in a Johannesburg hospital. You know, I have to say, I have to pronounce it Jean Dupree. Is it French?
French, yeah.
French. Well, the accused, Kabelo Nyatlo, 30, who was dressed in all black, was charged with culpable homicide, neglecting driving, failure to render assistance, and drunken driving. While senior prosecutor Yusuf Baba asked that the matter be postponed till the 18th of May for further investigation. Well, let's check out some weather news today. Well, we have 4 minutes left, and then we'll get to the interview with Damian JANTJIES. Well, let's play a tune. But before that, Damian JANTJIEs. Is
Yes.
jy nog alright?
Nee, ek luister maar vir jou.
Luister jy maar vir
Ah,
my?
you do your good job and I enjoy it, man.
Well, we on the show on Monday. If you don't know, if you just tuned in, we do weather, sport, and we do news. But we're not going to do sports today because we have a guest in studio today. So yeah, we do all the things, and don't forget to tune in next week. Next week. So yeah, the show is not ending now. I'm just saying, tune in. Stay tuned in next week. We will not have a guest in studio, but we will keep you updated of all the news of the past week, as well as top news and weather for your week. My weather is always accurate. If you're in Cape Town, then you know this is the place to get the weather from. And before we get to a song, I'm going to ask Damian JANTJIES to gooi gou 'n freestyle for us.
Freestyle.
Kom aan,
No,
gooi
I
gou.
can't freestyle.
Freestyle gou vir ons daar so.
Oh, wat kan ek aan freestyle? I thought, yeah, I'm just here to speak.
Now you do everything here.
I must go freestyle for you.
Yep, we're just waiting on you. No, we're not done. We're doing it. No, we're not waiting.
Wat is zo'n beat nou?
No, he's going to do a freestyle for us.
With a beat, without a beat.
Without
Jy
the beat.
dink ek
Okay, I can make a beat for you. I can make a beat.
freestyle.
I can make a beat. I just start making a beat. Wacht.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Let me do it. Okay. I
That's
love live art. I put in the pushes when I speak Afrikaans on the beat. You won't move it. Wait, I love live art. I put in the pushes when I speak Afrikaans on this beat. You must move with 3 steps forward to I look like a pussycat died on must I seem like a mush and I always look fresh with a fight in a mussy. If it's my face when you look and you busy. When I disturb down around like a dusty, I might just correct on hide you or must me. Don't make me spit on the beat when I'm busy. I don't care if you win or you're busy. When you go drang you nail like a sissy, I came my kids in a band, I go touch in a bought me a blade in the term of a scully. I'm so fresh, don't judge I fight. Away Mr. Price, don't think that I'm fake. I met this girl now, wish I was direct, now I'm talking with a mouth with the half to the cape.
lekker.
Doe je rijden eerst er
That was lekker. Thank you
ja,
very
is
much. Yes,
altijd.
sis. Wat is jy gesê van die akkedissie?
As I'm so man, ek het dis skrik man. As I'm a meisje na skrik ek het dis.
Well, let's get into some local tunes. When we get back, we're going to do the full interview with Damian JANTJIES. Don't go anywhere. Ons gaan gewoon net lekker local tunes speel. If you just tune in, welcome to Pink Manners with Mckenzie. And we have some comments here from Justin Isaacs. Hy sê, julle maak die man sweet hier in die studio. Lach my klaar. Nee, hy is sweet van self af. Hoor. So why are you sweating? Are you sweating?
Is ek my threats man.
Dat jy, mag jy dan move? 27 degrees in the studio, guys. So yeah, that when we get back from our local tunes, we're going to do the full interview on Damian JANTJIES. Listen where he's from, where he's at, what he's doing, and what he has been doing. And dan gaan ons ook sommer die weer doen vir julle a weekly weather update. And if you have any questions or if you have any requests, go on our WhatsApp, 064-536-9095. That's 064-536-9095. And let's play some lekker music, man. And we'll get back with you. This is Pink Manners with Big Chomi. I'm out.
Yes sir. En die skag.
En die skag, ja.
Maar hy is op daai.
But you love to party.
I mean, what's not to love?
How do
Especially
you...
when you see how I party, man. It was epic. The run I was on made Sinatra, Flynn, Jagger, Richards, all of them just look like, you know, droopy-eyed, armless children.
Legacy sounding.
Party tutti sono. Borrel Henny, ik klom honderd, laat de badjaal kom. Zet je phone op silent, is net heel aankom. In de party tutti sono. Party tutti sono. Borrel Henny, ik klom honderd, laat de badjaal kom. Zet je phone op silent, is net heel aankom. In de party tutti sono.
Party tutti sono, kom like elke dag is New Year's. CEO and founder, put the jalapeno for 2 years. Mijn naam is Streek en is een soos winkels, het is dan stickers like baby, come meet my parents like damn, ik expose hulle. Nah, ik hou van kinders wat kan paf en drink. Sy is een resident, damn, ik upload julle. Ja, is nacht sy met sy het aantrek. Sy is waar ingetrek, ja.
Ja, ik kan zeggen, bro. Sy kruid telen, bro. Sy weer op een tijd doos, my bro. Is het bij tijd nou, my bro? Hoe moest dat die nou? Even nagedacht met sy dit. Giets maak, giets of iets. Sy nagedacht klaar. Dat hy moet gerecognize raak nou, my bro. Die support moet dus krijgen. Het kaap moet achter je staan. Sy hier kruid telen.
Party tutti sono. Borrel Henny, ik klom honderd, laat de badjaal kom. Zet je phone op silent, is net heel aankom. In de party tutti sono. Party tutti sono. Borrel Henny, ik klom honderd, laat de badjaal kom. Zet je phone op silent, is net heel aankom. In de party tutti sono.
Oh, ik ga uit vanavond. Los my girl by die huis vanavond. Schoen soort van hy vodka, niks thuis vanavond. Los me uit, nog wat seins vanavond. Gekom in een ram en een kus, maar sy my hou van ciders. Ek koop een pakkie Marlboro, en vir haar een sixpack pijntoos. Sy weet wat gaat gebeur as ons vanavond by Lovers Liners. Alban in die backseat, parental guidance. Laat ons gooi, hulle beklei by die party. Een paar vastlee en string op wijn by die party. En sissie het verdwijn met een kind by die party. En hier bel my kind, maar ek smaak jy vir prating. Hallo? Kan jy nog even tijd maken?
Party tutti sono. Borrel Henny, ik klom honderd, laat de badjaal kom. Zet je phone op silent, is net heel aankom. In de party tutti sono. Party tutti sono. Borrel Henny, ik klom honderd, laat de badjaal kom. Zet je phone op silent, is net heel aankom. In de party tutti sono.
Die internet is 'n nuwe draak wat lewens vat. Ek sien hoe val huwelike se wiele af binne 'n Instagram. Lief vir mekaar, bedrieg en praat digitaal. Siele wat liefde smag, die wil net pizzas vat. 'n Fix vir die dag wat die diepste haat en evil spaak. Veral wanneer iemand anders se images bied te glans. Vriende raak lelik skaars, vergiet mekaar. Private sekere data raak geleak vir die publiek vermaak. Enige aap is skielik smaak. Weet en verstaan, alles bieter as almal, maar kan skaars hier betaal. Wie is en vals, hulle is lief vir die drama. En as jy 10 het gaan, dan het sy 'n bigot met haatspraak. Iwe haastig om die vuur te laat vlam vat. Bedraak so waar kwaad as hulle kingdom saam met afbrand. Enige iets vir namaak, 'n siekte skiem vir aandag. Sal vir iemand iets gee om te eet net vir 'n handklap. Elke moment, wat is op je phone is. Controle het jou emotions, jou soul raak geprogram. Ons ding dit is groot, wat ons raak maar niet bloot het. Onthou niet omdat het blinkt, nie dat het goud is. Elke moment, wat je scroll op socials. Controle het jou emotions, jou houding raak geprogram. Spiritual warfare is die core van die business. Voorts jou oor IV is jou oordrom vol vullis. Die internet is een nieuwe slave master, kry data. Met fake love getsein aan het wat lei na breinskade. Dis eienaardig, ons gebruik ons duim om te type. Diezelfde vinger wat ons wys, dis okay in ons life. Diezelfde vinger wat ons gebruik om dinge te grasp. Meanwhile, as ek kyk by die huissak dinge binnen mekaar. Ons dans op die algorithms wat ons laat drift in 'n trance. Geplug in 'n system wat ons almal sis aan die slaap. 'n Invisible hand wat ons vanaf 'n afstand beheer. Een van die dae as die klou bars gaan dit swaar op ons reën. Hulle target die mees vulnerable en dies baie serious. Social media en Google vervang real life experience. Figure it uit, ek gee dit vir julle in segments. www 3 keer die 23ste letter. Tel die som van dit op, 6-9 is 'n pattern. Afhangend van jou view is die internet 'n perspective. Elke moment, wat is op je phone is. Controle het jou emotions, jou soul raak geprogram. Ons ding dit is groot, wat ons raak maar niet bloot het. Onthou niet omdat het blinkt, nie dat het goud is. Elke moment, wat je scroll op socials. Controle het jou emotions, jou houding raak geprogram. Spiritual warfare is die core van die business. Voorts jou oor IV is jou oordrom vol vullis.
Welcome back to Pink Mondays with Mckenzie. As you know, we have DAMIAN live in the studio. Damon Salve remains. And we have some comments we're going to read quickly. Justin Isaac says, yo, lekker number, wat hier speel. Wie is dat? The party song. Well, we just played a Chase HD. That's Party, Party, Party. That's the one you were looking for. And we also played Chase Lutron, the last one that played now. That's Hades. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed our local tunes because that's what the radio service is all about. We showcase local tunes. And yeah, this is a community radio station where we uplift our community and also the young talent we have in our community. So yeah, we're all about that. But now let's get back to the interview with Damian Jantjies. I hope you guys are tuned in. But before that, let's do our weather update quickly. Well, on Monday today, minimum of 18 degrees, mostly sunny and nice with a maximum of 27 degrees. And then we move on to Tuesday with a minimum of 18 degrees and a maximum of 26 with nice weather with sun and some clouds. And then we move on to Wednesday. We will be having a maximum of 25 degrees with a minimum of 18, a nice weather with some clouds as well. And then we take off on Thursday with a minimum of 17, maximum of 24, and it will be mostly sunny and nice. And Friday will be a nice day with plenty of sunshine, no clouds, 18 degrees minimum, 24 degrees maximum. And then we move off to Saturday, 27 maximum, 18 minimum, with clearing weather, and Sunday will be sunny and humid. So yeah, ons gaan weer 'n warme naweek hê. And yeah, that's our weather update for the week. But let's get back to Damian Jantjies in the studio. So yeah, Damian Jantjies, welcome to the show once again. And thank you for having, or thank you for being here. So let's start off by asking, where did your love for music start?
Okay, it started by dancing, hip-hop dancing. I was a hip-hop dancer I started from by my house. And so I was dancing by the school, not by Blackheath High School. So I met Adrian Sonus, and so from there onwards, I was a hip-hop dancer. And soos ek is so 'n persoon as ek dans en dan sing ek saam en terwyl ek dans. Toe was almal so my gesê, "Nee, ek moet nie doen nie man, ek moet net dans." Maar toe kom ek maar nou so die jare van ek was met 'n talent guy. En toe kom dit mos nou waar ek iemand ontmoet en mos nou vir Seigen mos nou kry en toe besluit ek okay, die dans los. En dan gaan ek rap man, gaan ons skryf.
So a lot of people don't know who Seigen is.
Yeah, okay, Seigen is my son, Seigen Simon. It passed away in 2019, so it's a long story. But the start by the music is like ongoing met die jare gaan het.
Yep.
As I deel van het. So yes, it started by the dancing. Like by almal, ek het ook so begin met die dans en dan word dit so maar nou rap. But besluit, na, ik ga het los. Ja, die dans los nou, had ik beginnen schrijven. And so I bought me a mic, you see, and that time he was also there.
Yeah.
And I was always with music, man. So it started by the mic and the laptop. I got me, and so I was just trying to get this thing to record, man.
Yeah.
En so het ek my eerste geleer by die mense wat mos nou die music, wat nou mos songs maak en so omgegaan by like Justin I know, and then so I started by going to other studios, the local ones, and then people must record and so and this. And I got it right, and I did 2 Afrikaans songs in that time.
Okay, so let me cut in there quickly. You did a few Afrikaans songs, rap songs.
Ik maak staat, but I didn't like play it for people, man. I just made it for myself, you see.
Okay, so which track is that?
Okay, it's an old track, I don't have it.
Okay, so
old stuff.
So we're going to decode some of his tracks today on the show. Well, I'll be playing some tracks live on the show right now. What I want to play is one of his tunes that I love listening to. I love the vibe of the song. I like his vibe especially. He has a like a chilled vibe, and I love his song. So it's called Gia Bichi. So we're going to listen to that now quickly, and then afterwards he will explain to us where that inspiration of the song came from, and yeah, we'll talk about that after the tune. So listen in. This is one of his singles, Gia Bichi. If you don't know it, if you don't have it yet, you will listen to it. If you love it, let us know and give your comments in the section. And ja, kom ons luister gou jou tune, Gia Bichi. That's from DAMIAN JANTJIES.
Damon. Gia Bichi, wat een duiven aan een man. Life komt af, ik doe het goed. Allemaal begin van onderaf. Gia Bichi, die lighties van vandaag. Uitgevat, nat getapt, soms val vaak van die baan af. Sy is van die ghetto scheme, sy is my eerste queen. Sy wees in die middel team, die gooi is van die bottle in. Ek sa jello in, sy is my flesh and beef. Ek het al begin met my beef, ek doen my dinge wat ek wil het sê. Soek sy entertainment, call your friends en my dala. Ons kry je plek, braai vlees, so don't you gala. Na een paar glazen change your mood, smaltana. Voelt zij lekker smooth, nou krijgt zij al jouw aandacht. Zij is van die ghetto scheme, zij is mijn eerste queen. Ze wees in die middle team, ik gooi eens van die bottle team. Ik sa jello team, zij is mijn flesh and beef. Ik het al begin met my beef, ek doen my dinge wat ek wil het sê. Yeah. Damon, yeah. Gia Bichi, wat een duiven aan een man. Life komt af, ik doe het goed, allemaal begin van onderaf. Gia Bichi, die lighties van vandaag. Uitgevat, nat getapt, soms val vaak van die baan af. Gia Bichi, wat een duiven aan een man. Life komt af, ik doe het goed, allemaal begin van onderaf. Gia Bichi, die lighties van vandaag. Uitgevat, nat getapt, soms val vaak van die baan af. Soek sy entertainment, call your friends en my dala. Ons kry je plek, braai vlees, so don't you gala. Na een paar glazen change your mood, smaltana. Voelt zij lekker smooth, nou krijgt zij al jouw aandacht. Zij is van die ghetto scheme, zij is mijn eerste queen. Ze wees in die middle team, ik gooi eens van die bottle in. Ik sa jello in, zij is mijn flesh and beef. Ik het al begin met my beef, ek doen my dinge wat ek wil het sê.
So you just heard Gia Bichi live here on the radio. Yesterday of Pink Madness with Mckenzie, and I love that tune from you, DAMIAN JANTJIES. So let's read some comments quickly. Well, Jandre Della, I hope I'm saying it right, says, die stok van Chase Lutron self kon lekker deurgekom. Ja, it did, hey. But now I want to ask you, Damian. So where did the inspiration come for Giabichi?
Giabichi, inspiration is claimfully. Always claimfully.
So explain to us how, in which way?
Giabichi means like there's always kids asking you for stuff if you see. En so dat die vibe is en is vra man. Mense want vra Giabichi en mense want so en kom lekker saam mekaar is en daar is ook 'n bietjie song gemaak het is 'n lekker vibe te wees met almal in Kleinvlei. Even though ek nog nie groot geraak het, but I love that place because of my own reason. And I just wanted to I made that song because I met someone also, and so I just came up to make the song Giabichi. And yes, I'm just a family guy, man.
Okay.
It's all with, soos ek kan sê, soos braai en wat en lekkertjies wies. Daai is hoe ek man nou net my lewe, my jong dae kan uitbeskryf as Giabichi. En sy mas maar deel, jy mas sê. En jy weet maar se mense kom net daar soos hulle wil en hulle vra 'n bietjie sien jy, as jy mens ek het so ja. Hy is wat dit eintlik meen Giabichi.
Okay, so I love that track, né? Soos ek weer gesê het, ek hou van hy number. Is lekker chilled. So where did you get the inspiration for the beat from?
The beat?
Yes.
Okay, this beat is a download beat.
Okay.
So I mostly practice on myself to create myself out of that beat, to bring myself out my story. So I'm original songwriter, so I rather use a non-permission, no permission of the copyright.
Yes.
But I have original beats also that I use that I get from the producers that I know in my that stays in 750.
Yeah.
And I use their beats to advertise their creative creation.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what I do. I use also free beats too, because everyone does it. So why can't I do it?
It's free to use. And the next question I want to ask you is, if you could collaborate with any artist, who would it be and why?
Okay, first of all, Yamobism.
Okay.
Okay, it was in 2016, I was in grade 12, matric. Yes, he came there to Blackhead High School, and so he gave his gift, his story, to one person or to everyone.
Yes.
But for me, I took it, you see, because he came there and hy must nou sy music gedoen en hy must die story vertel hoe hy gekom het na waar hy is.
Yeah. And he also came from Blackhead?
He also came from Blackhead, and so the same now, I was sitting on a chair and he was standing, it was an event, he told me, the school, sorry, not me, but he was speaking to me, man. Because I was sitting there and wondering, what am I doing in grade 12? And so I took the gift from him. Yamobism. I would love to make a number with him first. And,
he's a good lyrical artist, no? Local, straight from Blackhead 758. Oh, or was it 7850?
But to get there by him, soos by hom nou, moet ek my myself eerst bou en bewys wie ek is, wat mense kan sien wat 'n talentvol persoon Damian Sanchez kan wees.
Yes.
Sien ek doen dit maar net vir a love of music and to expose my pain and to motivate other people, the young ones, I mean.
Yeah, but that Giabichi tune is lekker because everywhere we go, is net Amaka, my broer Giabichi man of Giabichi. It reminds me of that, you know.
Giabichi van jou talent en konflikt is aan my wat ook draai.
Yeah, that is also putting it that way. It's very clever.
But
yeah, so I love that tune. So let's move on to the next question. If you had to switch bodies with another artist, any artist, who would it be?
Cream.
Cream?
Yeah.
Why him?
I love him, man. He's just real. He's straightforward, man.
So, how do you find his music? How does it inspire you?
He inspired me from primary school.
Okay.
Yeah, primary school. Also music van brainstormers and so. So I listen to Afrikaans mostly. Yes, and
support local rap and all of that.
En toe kom die Engelse goede DM's nou en toe val ek weer Engels toe wat begin ek van my Afrikaans music. But
So
yeah,
what do you think of Young Thug's music and Migos and that type of trap? How do you feel about that type of music compared to the real rap of Tupac, Eminem, like Busta Rhymes? You know, that was the real rap back then. Back then. And now we are sitting with mumble rappers, and well, some of them are still good, but they do not they do not do mumble rapping. But ik meen so som van hulle wat net die beats. I think the beats are very cool, but what they do on the
What they
beats is not so
say.
cool, you know. And there's no meaning in the music. So how do you find that kind of trap? Do you listen to it? Does it inspire you in any way? Would you blast it on your stereo when you drive?
I will play it. Yeah, if I like chill. Mostly of the people that play chill, they play it when they chill, relax, drinking like that. Or yeah, but English music isn't not. It's not. It wasn't for me, man, because I was
Okay.
dancing on it. Because I was enjoying it, dancing on it. You understand?
Okay, so if I would check your music and I check your beats that you use for your songs, it is much of like you said, it is downloaded beats. It sounds much international, but you bring out the colored culture in that, especially in this tune here, Bichi. So how does it inspire you, or does it inspire you in any way? Because you actually mixing up both. So jy gebruik international beat or international vibe, menu Afrikaans, and it actually makes a good combo. I think it makes a
sounds
good combo.
international, yes.
Yes, it sounds very good because people from other countries could listen to it, and that is also cool, you know. What do you think of the beats? Would you use it more, or would you create your own, or would you keep on like having that type of vibe on your songs? Because I love that type of vibe, you know. It's an awesome vibe. But I would also say like, don't you forget your roots, or don't you make original beats, or how do you feel about that?
I choose to do original stuff. But now I can't make beats, but I want to try. But I would rather use my friends, man. If they can make beats,
Local talent. Yeah.
they can make beats for people that. Why must you? I know you work hard with this beat that you made. Jy nou baie tyd ingesit. En nou kry jy miskien jy te baraan of wat. Sy sien nou hy kan nie beats maak nie, but hy's gevaarlik. Hy skryf baie. Hy hou van skryf. En sy weet toe, hy gebruik nou fake downloaded beats.
Yeah.
En ek bring dit nog steeds uit. Daai is al wat ek soek. Van hulle kan dieselfde vibe ook uitbring. And there is of them. But yes, I would
Okay.
rather choose original beats, man. But I will use it freebies. Why? It isn't free. You didn't give it to me. So
And it sounds good.
I will make my own out of it. I don't want money. I just want to see who I really am in music, in my music career.
So, Damon, what differentiates you from the next wannabe rapper? What differentiates you?
Different.
Yeah, what makes you different
Different. Okay.
than the other rapper, or your next
Other
guy,
person.
or your, what makes you different?
Being myself, man. Being Damian JANTJIES. I don't look up on anyone else. I can listen to your stuff. I will support you. I will as ek jou goed kyk, ek smile en sê is eerste as.
Yeah.
Ek is upcoming. I
Yeah.
can also get there, but I will still come back where I came
Yes.
from. Nou dink mense nou sy wil nou 'n artist is, sy gaan nou vergiet van waar vandaan sy kom. I would rather stay where I am and still be good in what I'm doing.
So tell me something. What do you think about the fact that some rappers, Afrikaans rappers, make music? They make a certain type of music that sounds more underground, and it doesn't get on mainstream. It doesn't get out, and it just stays where it is. Do you think that type of rap will progress, or it will progress in any type of way? Do you think they want to keep it there? Do you think they are boxed in? Do you think they want to be there and not move in different places, And what do you think about that? There's some Afrikaans rap that they play on the Bluetooth speakers in the street, And do you think it will stay in the streets? Do you think the rappers actually make the music for the streets, or do you think it can go far, or do you think they want it to stay there?
To be honest, I think the Afrikaans rappers make the music for the streets.
Okay.
For the kids to listen to it, to play it wherever they go, so that the others and the elders can see now this lighties of the generation of today
Yeah.
is following our generation of Afrikaans music.
Yes.
English is for everyone, man, but
Yeah.
Afrikaans is the most thing that must opkomen, because
Yes.
P's people like early P them is then making it since
Yes.
that
He's
time.
rapping, he's
as,
rapping.
As julle, as ons nou wat ons ek ook nou, my
Ja.
ja wat aanhou en net vir jou verbeter. Ek weet niemand het nou so 'n studio nie, dit is nie 'n studio nie.
Yes.
But just try to do, don't stop what you want to do in life. But where must I yo, ek is sommer die mekaar okay.
You can take a small breather, you can meditate, bro.
But die music is meestal oor die straat, man, dat hulle moet speel. En soms gaan ook ons
Ja.
na radio toe en wat. Kyk aan, ek het dan 'n nummer gemaak van Away van my en Zake so
Yes.
maar I did just master it, I did just do my chorus and
Yes.
put Away, and still
Yes.
they played Zake so music on the
Yes.
radio. Ek weet ek het so 'n klip gesien, but en dit was maar net op 'n laptop gewees en 'n mic, so all about mastering is your hearing how you master your stuff.
Yep.
And what you say, if people can hear what you're saying, if it
Yeah,
is meaningful,
I agree.
it might play on the radio.
Except some. So do you think some rappers wants to stay in the street, and some actually wants to go mainstream, in a sense of you can put your music on Spotify, there's other countries that's going to download your music, but some Afrikaans rap just want to stay on Bluetooth speakers. So do you think they want to stay there? Do you think they're comfortable of staying there? And do you think different type of rap that wants to progress, do you think they are very much judged in today's life in the streets, saying that, oh, you think you're better, or you think you overseas, or you think you this or that? What is your comment on that?
Daai het ek gekry op skool, because if you want that mentality of that school gedagtes, dan sal dit so ding uit, sy wel lavies. But me then, if you love what it, then your friends will see, no, this is really what this man, who this man is. Because now they're listening to this English
Yes.
whack stuff, and
Yes.
then they think, wow, sy wil soos die man wees, so wees, of sy wil soos youngste CPT wees, of sy wil soos
Ja.
Cream wees. Is net wie, hoe, my background, wie ek is, waarvan ek kom. I didn't know I'm gonna be a songwriter, or I'm gonna
Yes.
make music. Ek het daartoe gegaan, ek het myself gemaak dat ek is waar ek vandag is. So nou,
Ja.
enige vriend of wat, you know,
Yes.
ek kry jou vriend wat ding, hy het vir jou haar gekry.
Oh
Of
yeah,
so
and they
is
always
net.
want the favors, eh?
That's why
Yeah.
if you surround yourself with people that don't see what you're trying to do, or they want to do what you do, and they see you getting somewhere, then they want to try to bring
do
you-
the same, but they are not you.
but they are not me.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's me
So
in the
bef-
music.
Yeah.
Wow, what okay, yeah, I'm just talking the truth.
So before I play another tune, the next tune will be Patience, ne?
Patience.
Malibu Lifestyle. Is it produced by Malibu Lifestyle?
But produced by Drake. That's
okay.
my role
Okay, I see. But ons gaan nog meer concentrate op die lyrics. So
Yes.
the next one I'm going to play to you is Patience from DAMIAN JANTJIES. If you tune in, let us know what you think of his music. We're going to play it now for you. But before we go to that, tell us, who's your superhero alter ego and why? Wie is your superhero alter ego? You know, some people have alter egos to make them progress in certain ways that they're not comfortable, or that they are shy in, or they're not, you know. So wie is your alter ego? So who are you if you're not DAMIAN JANTJIES when you perform or when you do music? Who inspires you?
For now, it's Sagan Simon.
Oh,
My
that's
son.
lovely.
Yeah, in every situation I go through in life, if I think about them, I can't slick, you see.
Yeah.
When I slick, then I always on my own. Then I go to music.
Okay, then you turn to
Yeah,
music,
then
and
I
it
turn
always
to my feelings to music.
So we'll be talking about Shagan after the tune, but he will still explain to us where patience came from. So ons gaan nog wel high numbers speel vir julle. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it and let us know what you think about it.
Came to the city on vacation. You and your friends came to my end. You know what it's like in the summer. Pull up to my crib, little stunner. Tell me what's the vibe. Are you down to ride?
Dus we gaan om make home, vat an education. Sometimes kom sy by, ek is per my so one person. So take it easy though, gebruik 'n medication. I mother kids so, I call it woman cope. Good comes overnight, miracles to happen. Respect come from my own. But to take this patient, engel kyk op jou. My bad ways out the door. Ons kom uit net soos goud, laat jou huid overdose. Speel die lied oor jou phone, en laat jou demon float. So hou jou vriende close, hulle ken jou net vir notes. Sy moet vas of as 'n bow, van die story draai sy gou. Speel sy maar die tats, gas kan op ek alone. This beat I'll never own, but I wrote is like a O. Nou ek hou van lam, a city call at home. Nou noem my op die Drake, maar ek bless kom op tyd. I'm Anna from the Cape, van ek mix my type. Dus we gaan om make home, vat an education. Sometimes kom sy by, ek is per my so one person. So take it easy though, gebruik 'n medication. I mother kids so, I call it woman cope. Good comes overnight, miracles to happen. Respect come from my own. But to take this patient, 'n engel kyk op jou. My bad ways out the door, ons kom uit net soos goud, laat jou huid overdose. Jou ken sy nog, ek ken dit, in sy wind is spider. Kom sy nou vir skool, soek en niks op my vibe. Uit die lewe wil gelewe, wie so vat is soos 'n tye klap. Onthou sy nog, ons kan dit kom duis met die tye. Ken sy nog van tydpau, ty goed vlieg ek haaie. Wie wil nou 'n cancer wees, kies die regte paie. Ek respect my tyd so, ek dink sy moet rise up. I found myself in music, all you need to do is keep it. Jy lied oor jou phone, en laat jou demon float. So hou jou vriende close, hulle ken jou net vir notes. Sy moet vas of as 'n bow, van die story draai sy gou. Speel sy maar die tats, gas kan op ek alone. This beat I'll never own, but I wrote is like a O. Nou ek hou van lam, a city call at home. Nou noem my op die Drake, maar ek bless kom op tyd. I'm Anna from the Cape, van ek mix my type. Dus we gaan om make home, vat an education. Sometimes kom sy by, ek is per my so one person. So take it easy though, gebruik 'n medication. I mother kids so, I call it woman cope. Good comes overnight, miracles to happen. Respect come from my own. But to take this patient, 'n engel kyk op jou. My bad ways out the door, ons kom uit net soos goud, laat jou huid overdose. Yeah, 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 laat jou huid overdose. Yeah. Yeah, laat jou huid overdose. Speel die lied oor jou phone, en laat jou demon float. So hou jou vriende close, hulle ken jou net vir notes. Sy moet vas of as 'n bow, van die story draai sy gou. Speel sy maar die tats, gas kan op ek alone.
Welcome back to the Pink Manners with Mckenzie. There we go. So you just heard DAMIAN JANTJIES. When did you release the song?
It was last December.
Okay.
And the video, I made a video of it, I think.
I saw that video where you do the hair thing. Hoe maak jy?
Nee, ek het so gemaak, man.
Yeah, besides that, what did you do?
Oh, I saw the video in Caledon on my phone, yes.
Okay, so you went and chilled in Caledon and you made the music video
so
and all of that.
It, yeah.
Okay, so let's get into it. Waaroor gaan patience?
Patience geduldig in Afrikaans. En alles wat ze doen, wees geduldig, man. Like, if you're not patient, then you will say your dreams with someone else.
Yeah.
And that person will put sig on it.
Definitely.
So every in life, you must be patient and keep your stuff for yourself, your plans and everything, friends.
I just quickly want to read another comment. That's from Vania Galant. She says, lekker freestyle, Damien. Lekker,
Yes,
lekker.
sis. I
Het was nog
freestyle.
een goeie daar zo.
Nee, man, no.
He's very shy.
I'm not that guy.
I don't know if he's camera shy or he's just shy, but yeah, he's in the building. So yeah, let's get back to patience, nee. You were saying you shot it in Caledon, je hebt een muziekvideo daar gemaakt. And what inspired you to make that,
The
that
song
number?
inspired me most because it's like a vacation song.
Okay.
You go out to another place, soos hy plek waar ek na toe gaan het, is amper
Aha.
dieselfde soos by my plek. So if I go to someone else's place, I will take that place as myself, how I see
Yeah.
it. So I won't go to a place and go make trouble. Because I know that in every ghetto it is the same, man.
Yeah.
It is all the same. The people is the same. It's just how you react, how you come, hoe kort sy en hy plek en
And how you fit in, what you do to fit in and all
yes,
that.
I made myself fit in Caledon, so I sommer make friends and put them in the video and sommer daal my ding opdaai en hoe sê ek in die skag.
Yeah, very down to earth mensen, hè? So
Yeah.
yeah, let's get to the next question. Have you experienced any pain in your life, and how did that inspire your music?
Pain. Yeah, the biggest pain was now about Sagan Simon. That was the biggest pain. I went through a lot, but that was how can I say, that was Table Mountain, and that was enough for me to experience pain in my age of life, you see.
Yeah.
So I say that's Table Mountain, and after that, nothing more.
So
Pain
you-
can come, it won't get me down, it will just make
Yeah.
me stronger.
So a lot of people have read that story and the song, the voice, and all of that. When it happened, what did you go through as a father? Because a lot of times when our children gets taken away from us, everyone thinks it's always just the mother that suffers a loss and that suffers emotional trauma. So you as a man, what did you go through? Did you feel depressed? In what state did that change you into? Besides breaking through with music.
Okay. Yeah. For me, on the I'm gonna say on the 19th of 2019, the 5th of April. And like I said, to lose a child is not nice. And to lose a child in front of you, it's not nice. And even though it's not your fault, but still, what made me strong about this whole incident of Sagan Simon that fell in the drain in 2019, made the thing that made me strong was going into how can I say, help him
Yeah.
get out of this drain, in this situation that whoever the devil put me in, and that the witness was there, made me realize that God was there for me, not giving up. And the time I went in, when the time Sagan fell in, I went afterwards. Yes, I'm gonna say what happened now.
Okay.
So if you went in the drain, it was like a eye blink. It happened so quick. I wanted to lift up the drain, but I couldn't, and so Jesus
The lid.
came.
The lid, yeah.
Sorry. And so there's one guy came that I know in Greenfields.
Okay.
For one of my friends. So he told me in my ears, and he told me that I must go it because it's my son. And if he wasn't there, I should have lost my mind, you see.
Wow.
So I thank him also for that. So with his help, I went in and I tried to help Sagan, but he went already. He was far away from the
Wow.
place where he fell in. And so I went down. It was dark, 4 meters deep. So I went down and I found that he isn't there. So he went in the drain, and this drain is going straight to Makassar.
Wow. It's very
So,
tragic. It's
yes.
a very emotional story. It's getting me emotional, yeah.
It is emotional, yes. And so I went in, I was swimming, and he fell like on his back, mos now.
Wow.
With his feet in. So the water was pushing him, was like slamming him, so he
Yeah.
went in. But now Sagan was stuck in the middle of the pipe. Nie. You see
Wow.
that? Dis mos die ingang, wat sy moet uitgaan op
Yes.
by ander drain dan gaan aan. So he was in the middle.
Wow.
I'm gonna make it quick. So he was shouting the whole time like help. He was shouting
Ay,
like daddy must now.
That's so sad.
I had a voice note, but it's gone already. So it's painful to hear it. So I went to try to help him, and the time I came by him, he was in a coma. So I was slobbing.
Oh,
pap
no.
mos man. Ja, en nou sien ek mos nou die klippe kom
Yes.
agterna en hy is hoe ek mos nou vir hom getry om
Yes.
uit te kry mos
Yes.
nou. Nee. Ek dink heeltyd na the train is going in the canal
Yeah,
mos
yes,
nou.
yes.
Yes. En ja, that's baie.
It's very tragical.
And so he went, and he was nothing in front of me. It was dark. And yes, and so the water pushed me, and I was drinking. I was like drowning, man.
Yeah.
But the water I was just making it more
Yeah.
heavier from
So
that. So
imagine you were feeling that way. How did that little body or whatever he went
Yeah,
through, if
he
you were
was-
already struggling?
to hear his voice now, you can ask I'm not gonna mention his name, but he was there as a witness. Maybe he can still hear Sagan's voice, but it was not nice for us three being there and for those that came afterwards.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a nice experience, and
It's never.
I'm not blaming anyone or myself. I must blame the person that is responsible for what happened, because if that thing was closed, he should have been here.
Yeah.
But yes, that's the whole story. But for me also being patient, you see
Yeah.
what happened. Like if you have a pain and you go, like I didn't go for
Counseling?
counseling. I did, but that wasn't like a counseling. And I counseled myself through my music.
And that is the hardest, to counsel yourself all alone, because no one goes through your feelings, or they don't really know what you feel.
Yeah,
They
but the
ask you,
smile-
are you okay? Are you okay? But they do not know what you really go through. And that is actually very sad. And how did this incident inspire you to start the Being Taken title, or the, how do I say?
The Being Taken is also a story.
Yeah.
I think before Sagan's time, like I said, Big C was now, it's a MC, like Terry
Yeah.
MC. The time Sagan was born, so I went to Big C, my cousin was now.
Yeah.
So he learned me a lot of things about music, and so he asked me wat 'n naam wil ek gebruik vir my rap naam is nou. Ek
Ja.
het dan vir hom gevra hoe doen mens die goede.
Yes.
So he teaches me not by the equipment, by saying must now.
Yeah.
And sewing took me to events like that. Okay. And that's how he asked me must now. So I tell him Being Taken. Nou vra my nou wat mean dit? Toe sê ek vir hom ek weet nie wat dit mean, ek wil net Being Taken.
Ja.
En so het ek mos wel giet van Being Taken. En so kom dit nou waar ek mos nou baie goed leer mos nou van hulle.
Ja.
En nou die tyd mos nou, toe was ek mos nou weer op my eie, mos nou weer responsibilities. Het ek maar so goed nou en dan my music geskryf en so. En toe begin dit mos nou depressie en alle goede opbou vir my mos. Ek was 'n man wat op my eie was en ek moes
Ja.
na myself kyk. En toe want ek kry mos my uit, ek weet nie wie op my gehad het, but ek was myself.
Ja.
But yes, toe kom het mos nou so weer Sagan passed away mos nou. And there I realized what it means being taken. En ja, want ek wil mos nou music gedoen het en ek het gewerk. En dit was ek net te veel, soos ek sê, support vir wat ek wil doen. So ek is nou dankbaar dat ek vandag hier is en vir wat ek wil doen. So yes, that's where Being Taken comes from.
Is it a movement? Is it a I wouldn't say franchise. Is it
For me, it's like a brand.
a brand?
A brand.
Yeah.
I want it like a brand. It's
So your son is your inspiration for Being Taken.
for Being Taken. If I get Being Taken where it is, then I'm happy.
Okay, so Damien, on a lighter note, tell us where Being Taken is going to take us in the near future. Where do you see yourself, or what developments do you have in store, like in 2 or 3 years' time? And where do you see yourself? Do you
I see myself as an entertainer. I love doing events.
Ja.
Ik het wat kleins af, ik op school dat ik op
Yes.
mijn ma's is gepaard is, so ja. Hij is maar net deel van wat ik hou van doen, but I don't have the time now for
Ja.
it, but that is what I want to do. Like music and inspire kids to help them. Like Pixie helped me
Yes.
where I
yes.
am. Then I don't
So you want to
need
put back into the community.
Yes, because
where someone
I-
inspired you.
Yes.
Okay,
because
that's cool.
I'm doing this for him also, because wat zou hy gewees het? Wat kon hy gewees het? Wat het hy
Ja.
vir my in my gesien toe hy klein was?
Yes.
That's why I'm taking this music further, my own music, how
Yes.
I do it.
Cool.
So I just want to inspire the little ones, man. Just to build this hip hop Afrikaans where it must be.
So, where do you plan to go in a few years? Do you plan to make more music? Do you plan to go on bigger events? Do you plan to, how do you plan to grow on being taken and take things further?
That's right. My visions that I had, it's on the stage, just seeing people in front of me, entertaining Being Taken's fans.
Yeah.
Being Taken is not for me, it's for everyone.
Mhm.
Like I said, I want a team so that Being Taken can get in progress and
Yeah.
everyone is in it. It's a Afrikaans ding, colored ding, it's a African ding, South African ding.
A colored thing,
It's
a Cape Townian
colored
thing.
Cape Townian thing
Yeah.
is for women, it's for the ladies.
So you, yeah, okay, so do you plan to, sorry for cutting in on that, do you plan, our time is a bit limited, so we still just have almost 12 minutes left, so we have to, have to make it quick. So I just want to ask a last few questions. Do you think, where do you think the future of the music industry lies as a whole, like globally? Do you think, like, you know, a lot of things are inspired by social media, no? I had this conversation with someone in the week, last week actually, that music or what children does and sees and dresses and talks and the behavior, it comes from the mainstream, you know, and it comes from TV and music videos. Say for instance, I'm going to make an example. Look at the Nicki Minaj thing. When the butt thing came out, you know, every man thought that a woman with a bigger buttock is more valuable than a woman that is built in her own way, which takes away our confidence, or let me say, not our confidence, which takes away the normal woman of today, and we are not valued as much as what they want in real life, what they see on social media and on mainstream. So how do you think that affected our children in our community, like the international music and what not? How do you think that affected them?
I don't know, young.
Like there's a lot of children who wants to be like
Those
these
overseas.
rappers and yeah, like that. Do you think it affected them greatly? Because even stereotypically putting them into a bracket, mans mense dink miskien 'n vrou moet so lyk of so lyk soos die meisies op die music video, and that's what they want to mimic. Do you think it's a good thing?
No, it's not a good thing. I can't judge music because everyone does their own thing in music. But from my side is if you make music, you must really motivate people, man.
Yeah.
To not do that, to not judge a woman, to not judge a bara, or to not judge someone that has nothing. And do not judge someone that doesn't have a studio or he's trying but you're judging or because your quality is not right. So
Yeah.
don't judge. That's what hulle music maak omdat ons jou eie mense kan afkry of sweets. Ek weet nie.
Interesting. So do you think the music that our Cape Townian or our local industry makes, do you think they bring back or make it more valuable for us to listen to them? Or do you think they want to become the next Migos, the next
Americans,
the next Lil Pump, or do they contribute to bringing back originalism? That's now the local.
Yes,
the local
locals
industry.
I see here, there's a lot of that I see is local still. I'm nothing but yeah, I'm something. But like Crowbars, he's doing something well, man. He's doing these events that.
Yeah.
But ik kan zien dat meestal ouderdom mensen.
Yeah.
Dat is niet die lighties.
So, do you think that the smaller ones, they mostly entice in international music? They do not know the value of
The
our
Afrikaans,
yeah.
yes, because there's no events for the little ones. I see that like in Eersterofie that like it's open. They do
Yeah.
it in front of the little ones.
Yes.
But now you get those people that do it in front of the big ones that have the money that knows.
Yeah.
But that I must know who hulle doen.
Yeah.
But for me and whoever is around like in Eersterofie, do it for the lighties in the streets. Because it starts by them. It doesn't start by people that is now climbing, but no, by
Yeah,
rappers
that
and-
know what they want.
and
They
so drunk and sulke goed.
Yeah.
You can't do that, but you that is a star for
Mhm.
Cape Town must come down, Musmin.
Yes.
Where you from now? You want to train the guys
And
that
empower-
make it worse.
Yes.
You want to train people that make it worse for our generation of our lighties.
Yes.
Still, you in music plays for the young ones, but you say gangster
die
vibe af vir
Ja.
ons man. Even though sy wys na hoe wat ons is, maar 'n man raak moeg ook van die
Ja.
gangsterisme, maar raak moeg kan sy niks
Ja.
anders doen nie man. Hier
more
probeer
inspiring.
ons-
Ja. Meer inspiring te wees.
En hier probeer ons maar net vir die leiers te wys, nee, moet sy nie iPad gaan nie. Hou dus.
So, noem gou vir my 'n paar inspiring local talent manne wat vir jou inspired. Wie dink jy kan kinders inspire? Is Hemelbesem een van hulle? Crowbars, wie dink jy wie se music doen dit as jy nou 'n kind wil inspire? En nie enige lyrics, kyk soos ek luister, die kinders luister na musiek nê, in die op die boksies in die strate. En as vloekwoorde en is profanity and things that children don't or isn't supposed to listen that grows, you know, mentally. Wie dink jy watter manne kan die kinders in die strate inspire en wie dink jy se musiek moet hulle meer luister?
Was baie.
You can name them all.
I don't want to name people that I know, man. But yeah, if I listen to Terra MC, you see, he's from
He's very good.
underground though.
Yes.
He made it where he is today.
Yes.
Um,
So he's one of your inspirations.
yeah, he's one of.
Shout out to Tere MC.
He is Terra MC. Yeah, and Chakas Obama. I say Crowbars is the best man. He also he inspired the kids and he inspired the elders.
Yes.
Youngster CPT also. Hij is my meester. Daar maar is ook hier so. Ja, first of young Hemelbesem, sorry, Lunkers. Hoe mo? Ano ik is die man wat video's doen, maar ik kan niet mensen. It's because I'm Simon, but yeah, shout out for all the Afrikaans rappers. Wat is daar nog? Wie is daar? Even the English artists from Cape Town, but they mostly, I don't know, man.
So let's get back to the last question. Ons nog 5 minute left op die show. Ek gaan ons gou vinnig questions vra. Wat is jou favorite kos?
Kos, ja, alles.
Wat is your favorite cool drink?
I drink a lot of cool drink.
Do you think eating healthy is vital?
No, it's not healthy.
Eating healthy, do you think eating healthy is vital? Hou jy van gesond eet?
Nee, does not kill. It's stronger.
Well, it kills in the long run though.
I don't
What's your
care.
favorite color?
I'm black.
You love black?
Black and white is.
Once you go black,
Go
you
white.
never go back.
Yeah.
What is your favorite streetwear apparel? Who inspires your style?
I have my own
What rapper? Or do you have your own style?
I don't have no one. I don't know, but I have my own style is.
Okay, and who inspired your hairstyle?
Eh, Bliksemstraal. The bliksemstraal, yeah.
Okay, that's very nice. And why do you do this thing? Do you love that, doing that?
Ja,
Doen
ek
dit
is
gou.
reg om my koppie.
Okay, so yeah, we have 4 minutes left. I'm gonna play the last tune of Damian Chankies. And yeah, that's a few questions we asked him. And tell me, where do you see yourself? Or do you see a breakthrough for your music anytime soon?
This year, I want this year something to keep me on the media. I love doing Facebook videos, man.
I love
But
your
if
videos on Facebook.
if a producer see me one day in Afrikaans doing Afrikaans, I can do my English also.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mix it now.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna try to mix it so that the I'm not gonna say African. Ons is allemaal een kleur verstaan wat ons meen.
Ja.
En ek het gesien nou die video op Instagram geüpload waar Chipvinger, is dit nou Chits ja wat hy Afrikaans rap en
Ja.
aan 'n girl heeft mijn kozen en as dit weer Engels nou high school. That's how it must be, man. The South African.
Ja, to combine. Ik heb nog een laatste paar comments dat ik kan lezen op de live. Justin Isaac says, die show speel lekker jams, baie nice, ik love it. Thank you, Justin Isaacs. That was Damian Chankies songs playing. So where can we get your songs?
Reverb Nation.
Reverb Nation.
I still need to build up all my stuff.
So do you download it from Reverb Nation?
Yes, you can go there.
Okay, so if you love his songs, download it from Reverb Nation. And there's someone saying, shout out for die persoon wat die subtitles so vinnig type. Low mad respect. It's automated, so yeah, no one is typing it out. So yeah, we'll play a last tune. We'll play it out. I hope you enjoyed the show. We were at Damian Chankies. Thank you very much for coming in and sharing your emotional story with us. It was a hard thing to do, you know. A lot of men have a problem, or should I say, a lot of the society have a problem with men that shares their feelings, or that cries, or who is sad or depressed, because in society they think a man must uphold an ego that protects everyone, and sometimes they are not just that strong. So big ups to all the men that go through the most and still stay strong, because nobody wants to talk about it. So big ups to them, big ups to the community team, like the subs and the army guys and girls that do the most for the country. Shout out to them, to everyone that goes through things, especially you guys. We love you and we salute you. And that's all from me, Jean Mckenzie. Pink Miners tune in next week, Monday, from 2 to 4. And don't forget to log on to our website, www.radioeasterwe.co.za, and check out. And please don't forget to download our app, and that is Radio Easterwe on Play Store. And then you can take us wherever you want to go. Well, that's all from me and Damian Chankies. I'm going to end off with a lekker song from him. That's the last one. Look at Your Life. We end off with that one. So yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in, and thank you for the support. And don't forget to tune in next week, same time, same place. Goodbye.
Oh yeah.
Look at your life, look at your life, look at it twice, go second a dice, and bet on it, I'm flexing, I'm wise, I'm loving his vibe, I got the advice, for the one in my life, Only leave it broken if it doesn't work, let me fix it right. I don't want money, I want plenty time. You're not my boss, I'm not here to judge. So bold to move, we born to plan. I love the proof, you like the pride. Behind my back while I made that moves. Now I'm cool and I'm easy too. This is all of me, I won't lie. I'm standing up because I'm on the stool. If you don't know me, come in next level. Don't rock what, cause I'm going high. My next move, I'm running smooth. When in my way, you made the line. Do you have a pen? Right 2020, go get 2090, that's my boss. I clean my eyes when I wash my face. Look in the mirror, that's the old Adam. So close your eyes when you see your face. I set my vow and I love my name. I'm thinking smart to go in God's way.
let's go hard. Got new challenges, new characters, one fame with big plans. If you want me down, bring a Hennessy. Move enemies, bring a therapy. If you want to beef, don't follow me. You're the ones who put a lot of shit on me. So close your mouth if you hate on me. If you know it stinks, don't talk to me. I'm a gallant proud, never thinks I'll peace. My mind's clean, full of energy. I'm from Kaapstad, so don't look at your life, look at your life. Look at it twice, look at it twice. Go second a dice, second a dice. And bet on it, and bet on it. I'm flexing, I'm wise, I'm flexing, I'm wise. I'm loving his vibe, I'm loving his vibe. I got the advice, I got the advice. For the one in my life, the one in my life. Promise on my son, do you think it's a joke? I go on my knees and I pray for my soul. Words in my tongue, eyes in my goals. My tiny, my topi was pushing me both. My days was dark, friends are few. I'm hurting inside and I'm walking alone. Do you think I'm a fool? Look at your shoes, don't look down, look up your goals. Think as a friend, you must open your eyes. Back in the days, though, all in my vibe. I was a joke, back in the time. One of the clans entertaining you guys. Nothing can change the pain in my eyes. Always repeat with the suit and the tie. Look how I smile, fixing the wise. What ear to my voice, so follow my lines. Look at me then, one of the kind. Let me go bow, this is my time. I pray for the world, look how I shine. So beautiful girl, I know I'm a son and I bring up the rich to give you the poor. Most of the people is making it worse. So face the reality, we all in the streets. Put on your mask, I spit when I preach. Look at your life, look at your life. Look at it twice, look at it twice. Go second a dice, second a dice. And bet on it, and bet on it. I'm flexing, I'm wise, I'm flexing, I'm wise. I'm loving his vibe, I'm loving his vibe. I got the advice, I got the advice. For the one in my life, the one in my life. Don't pick on me, don't pick on me.
Radio Estrobo. Our station, our talent, our people.